Hello and welcome back to the channel, Taurus. This will be your June predictions as well as your new moon and Gemini predictions. So we are starting, we're ending May 30th. We have a new moon in Gemini, and that energy will carry us into June and will last until the next full moon. You may be interested in checking out my video for the new moon and Gemini collective energy reading, because that will also give you more of an idea of what you can be expecting over this next month. Also, I always suggest to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more well-rounded view of what you can expect in the month ahead. But this Gemini new moon is helping to guide you towards prosperity. And that prosperity may not necessarily come in this month, but I feel like if we take the time to do the work, to listen to our intuitive nudges, pay attention to what our bodies are telling us, we will begin to see the fruits of that labor very quickly. Your card out is Observer. Card 49 came out in reverse. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 49 reduces down to a 13, which reduces to a 4 in numerology. So I feel like you're being called to really observe yourself, observe your patterns, observe the sensations in your body, what your body's trying to tell you, the intuitive nudges that your body is trying to tell you, so that you can realign yourself to this path of prosperity, so you can align yourself to this path of prosperity. I'm going to read this card for you since it comes with a protection message, since it was in reverse. But the work that you're doing this month is building the foundations that you need to bring in this prosperity, to be able to sustain, I want to say, your prosperity in whatever area of life you are trying to make that happen for yourself. That could be in relationships, love, romantic, platonic. That could be in career, finances. And the garbage truck is back. You're really being called to clean up, observe, and clean up the clutter within yourself, the trash. Your trash, right? Your emotional trash, your emotional baggage, your mental baggage, so that you can make space for this prosperity to come in. But let's see what this card has to say for you. It says protection message. Ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is waiting for you to drink it in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. You may be drawn this month, Taurus, or over the next, however, to seek help. Maybe go see a counselor. Maybe find a therapist. Maybe reach out to a spiritual life coach such as myself to help you untangle your own emotional and mental thoughts. But if you're not feeling like you need help in that space, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, then this could be getting that personal trainer that you've been thinking about, seeing that dietitian, that nutritionist that you've been thinking about seeing because you want to live a healthier, happier life. You want to feel better in your own skin, maybe. This could be going to that doctor's appointment finally that you've been putting off. It's putting an end to the chaos and conflict that you've been feeling. This was your bottom of the deck energy. 33 with chaos and conflict. You're putting an end to that. This new moon in Gemini is helping you to put an end to it, helping you to bring balance back into your life. Maybe there's a part of yourself that you've been hiding away for fear that your family, the people around you, the world around you would not be accepting or understanding. You're coming to terms with that. You are coming to terms with your own uniqueness and your individuality. I want to say that this month is really helping you to understand your sovereignty within this world. Good for you. Good for you. What card? Oh, this one next. In that new moon collective energy reading, it really came up that first off, that we all need to soften to love. Soften ourselves to love for ourselves and our own individuality, I want to say. But to also listen to what our physical vessels are telling us. Listen to the signs that our physical vessels are trying to give us. Whether that is us feeling uncomfortable around certain people and in certain situations and deciding to no longer put ourselves in those situations. Whether that is not admitting the truth to ourselves about who we are. That may be in terms of sexuality, religion, who you love, if, who you really love is not accepted within your family perhaps, or your culture. But whatever it is that your attention is being drawn to, if you take the time out to observe it and to really sit with it and get the help that you need in doing so, prosperity will lie ahead for you. Your Starseed Oracle message out says, Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. That's what you're doing this month. You are diving deep. And in sharing your song, that is you communicating with yourself, right? That Gemini energy that we're all coming into. That's us being honest with ourselves about what it is that we need and we want. What we need actually in order to be happy, to live our most prosperous lives. Whether that is no longer staying in a relationship that is really not serving you, not making you happy. That's in terms of work, maybe leaving a job that does not deserve you, is not making you happy. You're diving deep this month. You're diving deep. And in doing so, little miracles, little synchronicities will show up along the way. Maybe 33, master number 33 and angel number 33. You might be interested in looking those up. But little synchronicities will show up along the way to let you know that you are on the right path. You just have to keep your eyes open and be observant. Look at this. Bottom of the deck energy. It's follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. That is a 10. That is an ending. Leading into a beginning, a new chapter of following your own good advice. a new chapter of doing what you know is best for you and not living for someone else, living in someone else's shadows, perhaps. Not following anyone else's rules. You're making your own rules for yourself. And in doing so, you will have a prosperous new beginning in whatever area that applies to you. Next card out is 44. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Look, you had bottom of the deck energy 33, right? And now you have card 44 coming out. I feel like you're really mastering something over this next month. Taurus, you might be interested in looking up master number 44 and angel number 44. Oh, and I forgot, the 49 reduced to a 4, so you have 444. This is you definitely creating new stable foundations for yourself. 11 on the clock as I see that. You may have been seeing lots of repeating numbers, but also, like I said, 11:11 on the clock now as I say that. I'm not even trying to look at the clock. As I said, these signs and synchronicities will begin to, maybe I said that in a different reading. I don't know. I forget. But these signs and synchronicities will increase for you when you are on the right path, when your manifestations are coming in, when you are doubting yourself and you're looking for a sign, right? Those will be your signs, and they will help you get through. This is saying to stay in the present. Observe what's going on in the present moment around you. Observe the feelings that are coming in. Observe the memories that are coming up, perhaps. Look at them from a wider point of view with this eagle spirit here. Look at them as a guide, as your roadmap that will lead you to your prosperity. If you trust those feelings and nudges and you do the work to find the meaning behind them, find the lessons in them, that those lessons will lead you to your blessings. This is saying to really take control of your headspace this month and not allow past memories and thoughts and feelings to take you off your course. This is saying to keep pushing ahead, to keep persevering towards what it is that you are trying to accomplish. Actually, we had a lot of these cards, didn't we? I don't know where to put them. I didn't want to get so many. Your next card out is Keep Your Temper. Card 20 reduces to a 2. Don't allow anger to rule you. You may have some Gemini in your chart. Leo in your chart, because this also came out in the Leo reading. But did this also come out in the new moon energy reading? I can't remember if it came out in that. We're all really being called to control our emotions and not let our emotions control us. Our emotions are spiritually, they are simply to act as a guide, to guide us through our journeys. And we're really being called to balance out our spirituality and our physical human selves this month. And in doing so, in keeping your temper and not letting your thoughts control you, your feelings control you, you will be able to make new observations about yourself, about your circumstances, about how you got to where you are right now, about why that relationship did not work, why you are perhaps in a community, living in a place where no one resonates with you, why you are here. If you follow those feelings as what they are, as the roadmap to your prosperous life, refusing to dwell in the past, but using it as your guide. Like I said, I don't know how any other way to say that. Please let me know if it makes sense to you. You may want to seek out a spiritual teacher to help you understand to help you understand that spiritual and human connection, to help you find balance within it. Our society does not teach us these things. Our society, most of society doesn't even believe within them, I would say. But these are the things that help guide us to the prosperity that we all seek, to the lives that we all seek. Next card out, card 40, another 4 for you. 15:55 on the clock as well. Keeping up, immense effort, advance. And this came out in reverse. This tells me that you maybe have not been living your best life because you keep trying to keep up with everyone else and not follow your own heart. You're not sharing your song. You're singing along with someone else's song and you don't even know the tune. Sorry if that's sounding harsh. But in whatever area of your life where you are not living by your design, that is where this Gemini new moon will be affecting you. If you are in a relationship just because, I don't know, you felt bad about breaking up with the person because they had a child, or because you had a child with the person, or you stayed in a relationship because you knew it would be make your family happy, or you're worried about how you'll be viewed if you get a divorce or something, whatever it is. It could be staying in a job just because it makes good money, but you're not happy there. It could be living in a state, in a town that you're not happy in because that's where, that's closest to your family. However it resonates with your situation, you're being called to really take a moment out, take a time out and observe where you are giving away your power, where you are not living in your own and living in your authenticity, where you're not walking the walk, where you're trying to keep up with everyone else because of FOMO or just pressures of society, right? This new moon in Gemini is giving you that little nudge, I want to say, to help break you out of that comfort zone and to really go towards your prosperity. Prosperity looks different for everyone. It's not always having $1 million, right? Some people just want to be able to comfortably travel the world while still having time with their family. And, they might want to come back home and garden and keep to themselves for the most part. Some people may want to own their own business or marry the same sex. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, that is where you're being called to make your observations, wherever it is that you are not happy, wherever that temper keeps flaring, wherever those negative thoughts come up at. That's what you're being called to observe and to really think about over this new moon, to bring balance back into that situation. Maybe you've been feeling stuck somewhere. That is where you need to start looking. It's your heads up from the universe. Next card out. Follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. Card 3. Follow that white rabbit. Whatever has been nudging you, whatever has been triggering you to get out of your comfort zone, follow it. It will lead you to prosperity. It's a beautiful card. Even if that prosperity doesn't come in this month, Even if you don't find little miracles, I mean, we always have little miracles happening around us, right? But like big enough for you to notice, let's say. Even if it doesn't happen this month, the energy this month and what you do this month is setting the foundation for those miracles and that prosperity to come in. So really pay attention to what you are doing, the thoughts that you are saying, the energy that you are putting out there. Your card out says, Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Yep. You might be interested in watching Kung Fu Panda. That just came to my mind. Because this little praying mantis guy, there's a mantis in that. There might be something some sort of message in there for you. I would say, oh yeah, it's the last Kung Fu Panda, where he finds inner peace. This is what you're being called to embark upon or keep in mind over this next month. 2121 on the clock as I say that. Reduces to 3, 3. And then you also have another 3 here, and you had that bottom of the deck, 33. You are mastering yourself. You're mastering your mind. You're mastering your actions. This month is setting you up to do just that, to master yourself. And in mastering yourself, you are creating the solid foundations in which you have been seeking. And in mastering yourself also, I want to say you're learning to, this is setting the stage for you to become a master manifester. In order to fully learn how to manifest and step into that power, we first have to observe ourselves, observe what is not serving us, observe the energies that are hurting us. I'm going to take that one that fell out. Observe the patterns within ourselves that are hurting us. Look at this. Your bottom of the deck energy is angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. It may not be reaching out to speak to a therapist or a life coach. It could just be praying to your team to help release your worries and your burdens. And in doing so, they will hear your call and answer it with their song. And they will send you messages through your body, through the feelings that you receive. Your first card out was Beloved One, Archangel Chamuel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. You may have had a relationship on your mind, maybe a relationship that did not pan out. Could be romantic, could be friendship. The angels want you to know that they are helping you with that. Maybe you are in a relationship right now where tempers keep flaring, where you just don't seem to be getting along. If you know that you are there to stick it out for the long haul, right? The angels are wanting you to know that they are there helping, assisting you in this. Your next card out is Moon Cycles. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. You're taking time out to observe that. That's why I was saying you're mastering yourself, mastering your emotions, your feelings. And instead of letting them control you, you are learning to control them so that you can become a master manifester. I literally just said that, and then you get this card. How crazy. Another serendipitous event for you. You're going to, I want to say, notice how your mood changes with the moon cycles. That's something I didn't know about myself for a long time. I want to say that it even affected relationships. It probably ended relationships because of my mood, because I had not mastered my own emotions and learned to transmute that energy into manifesting. This month will be the catalyst for you to start building something new within yourself and around yourself. Learning to follow the signs of the universe, to work with the universe. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I do this channel, because I have seen the miraculous things that can happen when we combine our spiritual side and our human side, our mind, body, soul. I've seen what can happen when I work with the moon cycles and work with my cycles. And I feel like that is something that you are being led into this month, Gemini. Yep. Your first tarot card out is the Hermit. This also came out in our New Moon in Gemini collective energy reading. That's you observing. That's you taking that time out and following what's on your heart. Whether that is researching, right, your own low vibe energies, maybe being a people pleaser, procrastinating, not living for yourself, trying to keep up with everyone else, observing and asking yourself why you do those things, maybe getting to the root cause of it and healing it. This is you taking the time out to really explore what it is that you need to be happy and how you can go about doing that. This is you taking the time to explore what you feel is prosperity, what you need in order to feel prosperous. Oops, that's too many. Nope, I gotta take it because they're so good for you. Okay. Your next card out is the King of Wands. This is you again. This is you taking charge of your life. This is you being determined and not making excuses anymore. Not making excuses for the people around you or why you put up with their bad behavior. Not making excuses as to why you stay in relationships, jobs, situations that trigger you. And you going after something new. And then all these cards that wanted to fall out for you. We have Justice. You're bringing equilibrium back to yourself. You're bringing justice back into your situation, however that applies for you. This could be just choosing to live in your own authenticity, living in your own truth, living for you, not following societal norms, not following your family's standards. Good for you. Oops. Next card out is the Sun. This is you moving towards your sun, moving towards your happiness, allowing that prosperity to come in for yourself because you're making it happen. And then finally, the Tower. This is that moment, that epiphany. It could even be something happening in the world around you to make you change, to bring about change. This could be an epiphany that, wow, why am I staying in this job? I could go get a million jobs, a million other jobs. Why am I staying in this relationship when it is no longer serving me? Why am I staying in this friendship? Whatever it is, apply it to your situation as it fits. At some point this month, there will be some sort of tower moment, whether that is internally or happening around you. Remember that it is happening for you, not to you. And it is happening so that balance can come back into your life and put you back on this path of sunshine and prosperity. 30:30 on the clock as I say that. So, Taurus, this is your monthly energy reading. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to reach out for a coaching session, the link is in the description box. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you next time.